let's get it out of the way. We'll make at least one P1 listener very happy who turns off the radio when BB Shea fills in for Biggie. We have a full lineup today. There's our man, Biggie, right there. Hey,
No one is more shocked than myself.
He was really surprised. I texted Biggie last night and said, well, let's have it. In or out. And Biggie says, feeling better, iced the knee. I plan on being there. Had some medication, and he said, I plan on being there. So I walked in this morning, Biggie, and I said, did you hear from Biggie? He goes, oh, we won't be hearing from Biggie for some time.
Well, all I was basing it on was yesterday afternoon's text, which seemed dire.
Ominous.
But some serious treatment for Biggie's knee.
That's right.
And I just assumed we might not see him for the balance of the week. I was wrong.
He was wrong. You got in here. I just last night just wanted to touch base to see, how you feeling, all this. And we definitely want a full update on your health because everywhere I went yesterday, how's Biggie? What's going on with Biggie? And I crisscrossed this great state yesterday.
Really?
Real ID.
Well, I heard there was issues with the first day.
Oh, that's right. You didn't. You weren't here for that.
No, I really hate I missed that.
I missed it. Couldn't get the real. But let's put that in the back seat. This is we want a health update from you.
I didn't even bring in Biggie's board. I didn't move it over to my workstation to add the number 1 to Biggie's days missed without work or without illness.
You know what Biggie just said to us a moment ago, and I love this. I love this attitude. He just said, I'm not missing another day. This is like Rocky in Rocky. He's in the corner. He's been knocked down 2 or 3 times. And he says to Mickey, and I recently just watched it, he goes, I ain't going down no more. That's it. I'm not hitting the canvas again.
Oh, okay.
And he didn't.
That's how you hear it?
Yes. That's
interesting how we filter things sometimes differently, because when I hear Biggie say that, what I hear is Chris Kelly saying, I'm never having another Diet Coke again.
Sure.
I give them both the same credence.
Yeah.
I don't. 0. The answer is less than 0.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons and not the same reasons.
Yeah.
No.
One of you is weak in spirit.
Yeah, there's physically.
One of you is weak in body.
Rocky said, I ain't going down no more. Big said, I'm not missing another day. I love that.
Didn't De Niro say that in Raging Bull? I didn't go down, Ray.
Yep.
I didn't go down.
Rocky's whole thing was, I don't care if I win. I'm just getting through the fight. I want to be standing at the end of 15 rounds.
Distance.
I'm going the distance. And after he got knocked down a few times, he said to Mickey, I ain't going down no more. And he did. And that's exactly right. That's what Robert De Niro said in Raging Bull. I didn't go down, Ray. I did. This guy has been down. He's off the canvas. He's up. He's not missing.
Is he wobbly on his feet?
Yes.
Well, it's down.
Yes.
Should the referee have stopped the fight?
Yes. Why didn't that?
Can they throw in the towel?
Well,
no, I can't do that. I have bills.
He's got bills. So he's got crippling medical debt. And in Rocky, why that referee didn't stop that fight, I'll never know. Rocky had been pummeled from 15 rounds.
Blind in one eye.
Yeah. And he says, they just cut his eye open with a razor blade. They said, Rock, I'm going to stop it if you get in trouble one more time. You ain't stopping nothing. That's exactly how big he is. You ain't stopping nothing. This guy's coming in here.
Now, anytime I've made these declarations, normally within the week, my body does something to me.
Gives it up.
To totally negate that. But
I love your spirit.
I still have that.
Yeah, he has spirit.
Yes,
he do.
He does. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I guess I got that.
How about you?
How about you?
I was coming at this from a different angle. It's so funny that we're approaching it in different ways. You said, I'm going to drag my dead leg in here. And I said to Chris Demm, I'm going to start treating Biggie with more kindness and start being more open to his disabilities, those kinds of things. Because I never know.
Oh, was there a meeting yesterday?
No.
Well, we can't just fire him because he's hurt.
Well, we have these little impromptu hallway meetings.
I wouldn't call it a meeting.
I wouldn't say meeting. It's not on the record.
I'm talking to the lawyers, but because he's fat and with a bad knee, we can't just flat out fire him.
We got to
find a reason. Maybe get him to sexually harass someone, then we can do it.
He doesn't have the strength or energy to
No, I don't even have. I can't sexually harass myself.
Oh, yeah. The only way he'll sexually harass somebody is if they come to his little room and sit on his lap.
Yeah.
There's no sexual harassment here. We can't do it.
And even then, I'll be like, I'm not feeling anything.
I can't do it. But I said to Krista, I'm gonna treat him better because I don't know when his last day at work is his last day at work. I said, I can't let that man go with bad feelings here because you just never know. And that's the way I'm gonna live from now on. So you got up yesterday, your knee, like you said, it was a nightmare scenario.
It's just been a nightmare, ongoing nightmare scenario, but every day I get up and I try to be here. If I can be here, I'm going to be here. And this morning I got up extra early. You know, I'm trying to find a new routine to make sure that the knee doesn't lock up, although it seems to do what it wants to do.
Now, when you say, may I jump in, Biggie, for a moment? When you say lock up, does that mean it won't flex or you can't put weight on it?
I can't put weight on it.
Okay.
But then I go and it's like, well, the knee's structurally sound.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, I have the osteoarthritis, and, you know, what I've been told is that's just something that can happen. Now, down the road, I will probably have to have a surgery to clean this out or something along those lines.
A replacement? Is it a replacement?
I need to lose weight for that, which is, you know, trying to lose weight. The problem is, it's like, well, lose weight, fatty. Well, I'm trying.
Easy, folks. Easy.
I'm
Put
trying.
that in your chart.
Believe me.
The doctor didn't say that to you.
No, they
lose
never
weight,
say it.
fatty. Obviously.
No, but it's one of those, you know.
Says right here. The previous doctor should have told you.
You'll never meet someone like me who will fully admit that I should have worried about this 25 years ago.
That's a fact.
But we are where we are.
Yes.
You know, it's like when people say that, it's like, yes, in my 20s, I should have known.
Of course.
But in your 20s, you don't know. You know, for years, my doctor said at 40, everything changes. And I always say he couldn't have been more right.
But, you know, every day you can wake up, and you're doing it now, and you can totally change.
I'm trying.
It'll take time. But
it takes time. Yes, it's slow going. I feel like, you know, I am losing weight, which is good. I feel like I'd lose more weight if I could be more mobile, obviously. But you know,
you'll get there.
Every day, but every day is, you know, I get up, I do what I got to do, I battle, I try, but I just feel like, you know, this morning I woke up and I was like, we're not going to miss any more days. Now, of course,
Rocky.
I've said
You're
that.
Rocky. You are Rocky.
Said that, but of course, my body has thrown many loops in this whole thing, but we'll see.
And the whole franchise of Rocky was just an embarrassment toward the end.
Yeah.
So, hung around way too long, let's be honest.
I love those first three.
Yeah.
I feel like those first three were really good.
Strong.
BB Shea's a Rocky IV, man. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. And then past that, it was an issue.
Sure.
It hung around too long. You're Rocky. I hope you're Rocky too.
I hope so too.
When he wins,
when he
wins the belt.
Get up off that canvas is what I say.
But, you know, it's like I just say now, I'm like, sometimes they may have to miss a day.
What about Oasis? We've talked about you going to see Oasis in California.
I think it's time to put her down.
No.
We've lost Oasis, gentlemen.
Yeah.
No. Some say it's the worst day in the history of this show. I say it's our finest hour.
Because baby,
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no. It would be irresponsible physically. Because what if something happened on the West Coast? You know, what if I took a tumble down the Rose Bowl stairs?
Well, that would go viral.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it'll happen to Wonderwall.
That would knock Coldplay out.
Yep.
Coldplay
The only thing to knock those Coldplay couples off the top there.
I have one, what do you call it? A Hail Mary suggestion, if you will, Biggie.
For Oasis.
Yes. Now, it's going to take some shuffling here in our room. It'll take some doing and some logistical planning. What if Biggie walked
The whole way?
To California?
to the Rose Bowl?
Oh, man.
Huh?
Well, you better get going.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Let me
what I'm
put it
saying.
this way.
See, it would take some.
Oh,
We could have a new race. What happens
Wow.
first? Me getting to California or Demm retires?
wow.
Because it'd be years.
Oh, my God.
But people do this type of thing every year. Someone will run across the country.
Sure.
They'll walk across the country. I don't know how long it takes.
When's the show?
Early
September
September.
7th.
I think you need to get going.
I need to
I
leave
think you better
now.
leave right now. Yeah.
Well, you could take the center route.
That would be incredible.
I mean, I wouldn't take the northerly route.
Let's see what state he's in. Still this one.
Has he left the zip
He's
code?
in the parking lot.
He had a real struggle in the mountains.
Looks like he's in the parking lot.
He's made it what appears to be Asheville, North Carolina.
No, Asheville's gonna be tough because that's your mountain.
It's uphill.
That's uphill.
That's gonna be uphill. That's gonna be really hard for you to do. My goodness.
It would be probably physically irresponsible to fly out that far, and also financially irresponsible. So
That's what I'm saying. If you walk, the whole country would be behind you.
And it's
Imagine.
free. Yeah, you
Yeah.
walk.
I mean, you forget Forrest Gump with
Oh,
his,
my
with his
God.
hundreds of people following him across the country. This would the eyes of the world would be on this.
This would be the biggest story of
Oasis
the year.
might hear about this.
They probably put you front and center.
Yeah, you know what they'd say? Look at this fat load.
Wanka.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
I think you get a seat
Yeah.
upgrade.
Yeah,
I
at
think
least you get
I do.
Yeah.
noticed.
God, that would be amazing. You talk about something that would go viral. You
Oh, it'd go viral.
walking across this country.
I'm pretty sure. I'm shocked I haven't gone viral for just living as it is.
This entire country. That would be so amazing. I would love to see that.
I know we like to think outside the box, and we could sponsor it.
Oh, that gets a sponsorship.
Oof.
That is a sponsorship.
Emerge Ortho.
Short term.
We had Dr.
Dr.
Ed called yesterday and said Emerge Ortho was the spot for you, like an emergency orthopedic visit. And we didn't know there were such things.
Oh yeah, there's emergency orthopedic places.
Well, you know.
Yeah, there's emergency room. Look, I know this medical industry.
Mm-hmm.
Anywhere you need to go, I can tell you.
Let's update your chart while we're at it here. Chris Tim's gotten it out.
Yeah.
We are erasing the number 0, and we are putting your days without illness consecutively at 1.
1.
That's from AmericanLeakDetection.com. But today's the day that Biggie has said, I ain't missing no more days.
We're gonna
That's it.
we're gonna shoot for double digits.
We're going all the way.
We're going, and then we're just gonna keep it going.
We're going quintuple digits. That's how far we're here.
I feel like
no more days.
it's like when a baseball team gets a new manager. I'm coming in with optimism, even though we suck.
Yes.
Mhm.
Get in there
Mhm.
with be optimistic. Yes. Do it. And he says, I'm not looking back. I'm going all the way with this one. I love that. Okay. AmericanLeakDetection.com. That's the sponsor. And Biggie has 1 day on the board.
Real good sponsorship on their part. They're really getting their money's
We were
worth.
just saying that yesterday. We were just saying, who knew?
I need to really.
Here's what here's my concern. Your first streak was 33 days. Your second streak was 18 days. Your third streak is 8 days. So if this were like the stock market, we're
The arrow's going in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
the wrong
Is
direction.
what he's saying.
That's my issue.
We were due for a correction.
Well, all right.
We've had
Okay.
we've had a correction, but now you're back in here.
My mindset now, I've changed how I look at my mindset. I'm just looking at let's get through each day.
I love it.
Mhm.
I love it.
So
Are you
know,
able to ice and treat your knee while you're here at work?
no, not really, but I feel like I get through here,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get home and I'm able to kind of recoup.
Well, let me tell you, the guys at a very rural DMV were asking about you yesterday.
On both sides of the counter?
Yeah, yes, on both sides of the counter.
Does he need a placard?
The gang,
We can get him a placard.
my saga on that. You came in, you're like, did you get your
Yeah.
real ID? The thing on that is I'm flying on August 16th, unexpectedly, out of nowhere. The Tanger Center is sending me to New York to watch some plays and some musicals, as I did last year. But I told my wife, it's too late. They can't ask me now. As the trip's in August, they're not going to ask me. They did it last week. She goes, you better get your real ID. You can't. How are you going to get to New York? And it's like, oh, my God, I was without. So I hitch a ride. As Biggie walks west, I walk
I can get you to
Yeah.
Maryland.
You know, that's how I'll have to do it, I guess. No, on Saturday, I popped in to our local DMV, which was incredibly crowded, and I got to 8th in line, and then they said, we're taking no more, that's it.
Oh.
You didn't know. Yeah, I got to 8th in line. I know, and they said no more. And then I tried to use my persuasion. I stayed around. Everybody else left. I stayed around. I walked up to the supervisor. I said, I'm the only one here.
Listen.
Yeah.
Come on.
I like that move, though.
Would you like a free radio station T-shirt?
Exactly. I mean, I was like, one bird.
Yeah,
one more.
I'll tell you what. I don't think I've accused you of having audacity, but I kind of like that move because everyone else leaves. Like, oh, damn it.
Yep.
No, F the DMV.
Yep.
And then you go up and you say, look, guys, I get it.
Yeah.
Tough day. I'm sorry. What's one more, though?
One more.
And you know what? If maybe you get the right person, they say, you know what? You're the only one who didn't call us a-holes today.
That's right.
Slide on in here.
She wasn't hearing it. She said no. And emphatically, she's like, you out of your mind. Nobody else. That's it. We're going home.
On your bike, son.
That's right. So I left. Then my wife and I strategized what to do and how to get this real ID. My next possibility was going at 5 a.m. on Saturday and sitting for 5 hours to
I
wait.
remember that plan.
Yeah.
And I said, no, let's take a shot in the middle of the week here or during the week. The problem is they're open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the line starts at 8 a.m. I mean,
without a doubt, yeah.
Before that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is, here's what I didn't know. There's a website, dmvwaittimes.org.
Really?
Yes. And you can see every DMV in the state.
What?
Just like the Disney lines. I mean, it says, here's how long the line is right now.
Love that.
Yes. So my wife said, you go onto that site.
Was she tracking trends?
Yes. She goes, go onto that site. Yesterday I got done with everything. It was like 1:15.
I'm going to whisper one word to you. Rural.
Rural.
Yeah, smart play.
Got an email from Two Will Hardo and says he lives near a rural DMV. And because of all us ass hats from the big city, big major lines around.
He can't get his.
Mhm.
Can't get his.
Yeah.
So yesterday, there was one about 30 minutes from our house that everybody says that's the one to go to. Around 2 o'clock, your lines go way down.
Okay.
But at 1:15, they had 240 minutes on their wait.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, that's 4 hours. So, I mean, it's physically impossible. They close at 5. It was 2. They had a 4-hour wait. I was like, okay, I can't go there. So I look all around the state, and similar numbers. You know, some of them are like 400-minute waits.
My goodness.
God, Lord.
It's incredible. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I can't say where I went. I can't. I was told.
Don't give it up. No, because people will call us and you'll ruin it.
The drive was an hour and 20 minutes.
Whew.
An hour and
Wow.
20, and I said, that's as far as I'm going to go.
Did you cross the state line?
Can't.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
true,
You're right.
yeah.
You're
Can't
right.
do that.
I would have. Yeah. I drove an hour and 20 minutes, and I kept checking every little stop along the way. I would check what the wait time was. All right. And it started like 20 minutes, and then it was up to 30 minutes. The closer I got, the longer the line got.
Would you say your destination was rural?
Yes, it was a rural spot. Now, there was one that was a 5-minute wait, but that was 2.5 hours away, and I just can't. That was driving toward the ocean. This was driving toward the mountains.
Okay.
Let me just say that. I was headed west.
Okay.
Yesterday.
This is kind of a fun game because I'm guessing where. I think I know.
Okay.
I think I'm heading west. Okay.
I was heading west.
Hour 20.
Hour
okay,
20.
I think
All
I
right.
know.
So I go, and then I'm about a mile from the place at a stoplight, and I look at the time again. 70-minute wait is what it said. I was like, I've driven an hour and a half.
That's another hour.
That's-
and
yeah.
line.
To stand in line
At
for
least.
an hour, I was very concerned. But then when I turned in, and the place that was only 30 minutes away, their wait time was way down. It had shrunk down to like 40 minutes. I thought,
Wow.
I've really played this wrong. You know, I really had done this incorrectly. But when I pulled into the parking lot of the DMV, it didn't seem that crowded. It seemed like a regular day.
Okay.
Could you see people out the door?
No. And so here's the thing. The wait times are inaccurate. It's like it says it updated 10 minutes ago, but it was not accurate. I walked in, there's like 2 people in the lobby. So it's just me and a couple of folks.
Oh.
And the guy behind the counter said, "Hey, Chris, we've been waiting on you." How's Biggie?
It's like a scene from a movie.
He goes, "Where was Biggie today? Knee issue?" I said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
he had a knee issue."
Uh-huh.
It was. I was like, "Oh, okay, great." And they signed me in, and it took 5 minutes. I mean, it was
Wow.
like nothing.
How
I mean,
about that?
I had to sit in the lobby for 5 minutes. The process itself took 5 minutes. And I was on the way back.
So
home.
I'm guessing those websites aren't a DMV official then. This is maybe
Can't
just.
be. Can't be.
Okay.
I mean, and it was completely inaccurate. It's like a wind-up.
Yeah.
But he told me, he's like, if you had been here, 2 hours ago, they were lined up around the building. So I think it's either delayed information
Okay.
or just wrong information. So what I can report
From the DMV.
Yeah. I said, I
That
don't.
efficiently run
You
organization.
can't. These folks were so nice,
Yeah.
too. They were just unbelievably nice and helpful and courteous. Unlike some DMVs I've been to in the past.
Sure.
This is a rural DMV.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I have my location guesses. I
Okay.
don't want to give it up. We'll do it later.
He said, do not
Tell
say
anyone.
where you
Best
are.
kept secret in the state.
He said, he goes, we got people coming from all
Yeah.
around the state.
You know, if you've watched any sporting event on, I believe it's NBC, they have a new show coming in the fall called DMV.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah,
That's
they
right.
do. Yeah,
With starring Tim Meadows of SNL fame. And I'll tell you, I like their commercial that they do because it's him walking into a DMV that's absolutely slam-packed. And he goes, wow, slow day. A great, to me, just a great 15-second teaser for the
So
show.
true.
Okay.
Not anything. I want to watch that because I've been a long time I've been that impressed with just a quick teaser.
Well, I mentioned yesterday my plan to go to a rural DMV,
Mhm.
and I can't tell you, I must have gotten a dozen emails. People are like, I know you're going to a Husky. Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
To save your money.
Don't come down to
Don't
these
come
parts.
down here. We don't want you city.
We don't need you in Siler City.
That's right. We don't want you city.
Yeah.
I got them from all over the place, you know.
Don't you dare.
Don't think about Whitworth. You're not going to Whitworth. I can tell you that. I mean, all these little towns all over the place. And, reportedly with short lines.
Yeah.
Boy, the big cities have lines like.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. But
Hour 20 west.
now in 20.
Okay. I've got a
In
few.
a questionable vehicle.
Yeah,
Oh,
real
yeah.
questionable. Up
Up
going
a
up
hill,
the mountains,
up a
too.
mountain.
Yeah.
Went through storms. Went through.
Mhm.
There were all sorts of weather issues.
Is there a recently revitalized racetrack in this town?
No comment.
Okay.
No comment.
That's my guess.
I was told, don't you dare say where you were.
Yeah.
Nobody wants us. Nobody wants a city dweller coming to their rural town. It could not have been better or nicer. And the guy said, that's what everybody says, is we're the best DMV in the state. He goes, don't you tell
How
anybody.
about that?
No, don't you tell anybody. I got it.